reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network. Hey everybody, and welcome to another First Report. We're taking a look at Marvel heroes here, and I've been lucky enough to take a look at Rogue, one of the newest heroes in the game. And I'm kind of excited about this character because she plays different than any of the other heroes. We talked with David Brevik about this at PAX, and we'll link the video here in the stream, and you can check it out. But basically, Rogue is what you think she is. She's got a few powers of her own, but mostly she absorbs powers from others. Now, it doesn't just have to be mutants in this game. It can be from any other heroes or villains. And that's the really, really cool thing about it. So let's take a look at her sort of talent tree here, her powers. And she's got her own area over here, which is her own rogue skills, and then she has two trees that you can spend into where you can either steal from other heroes or you can steal from enemies. And I've already played for a little while. I'm not very far into the game, but I've got enough that I can get some of the different powers from everyone, and I've set her up in a way that I really like. So we're going to take a look at it here in just a minute. So basically, you pick this power in the end, and it'll come down onto your bar, and then you go near a friendly hero and you use it to absorb. So you don't pick a power. You have to pick a blank spot, and then you go up to a hero if you steal from friends, or up to an enemy if you steal from foes. And it has to be bosses. Can't just be the random enemies all around. And then you activate that power and you steal a predetermined power from that enemy or friend. So, for example, when I went up to Mr. Fantastic, I got this really, really cool melee attack, cone attack in front of me, which you can kind of see here. The range is kind of like that, so it's really, really cool. And I attack in a bunch in front of me. I went up to Wolverine, and I got Wolverine's claws, and I'm actually using that as my main attack because I like it better than Rogue's main attack on her own. And then I went up to Thor, and I got this attack, which is really, really cool. It's a big AoE, so I've got a whole bunch of melee stuff, and then I've got some AoE stuff, which is really, really cool. And then for my villain stuff, I mostly took passives from the villains that I've got here. And I've got one open up here that I can go up to a villain and steal from. So I'm going to go into some combat here. I need to defeat the Hood. So I'm going to go see here. I think, yep, this gets me to the right area. And so you'll be able to see what this is going to look like in the game. So I'm really excited. It's really, really cool. And I've had a lot of fun with Rogue so far. So here we are, playing with Rogue and going in here. And so, like I said, I've got Wolverine's main attack as my attack. And then I've got all these other attacks as well. I guess there was an event here, and a whole bunch of heroes were here fighting stuff. So here we go. Let's see. That's Mr. Fantastic's attack, which is really, really cool. And I can come up here, and I can fight stuff with my Wolverine claws, which, if you look, I actually have bone claws from Wolverine. And those are, to me at least, they look like the bone claws rather than the metal claws, but that might just be me. I'm going to say they're bone claws because David Brevik called them bone claws, and damn it, that's good enough for me. So it's you can build up Rogue however you want and get all these different abilities from different heroes, and really Rogue can be any character that you want her to be, including just like sort of the, I guess, early 90s version where she had stolen those specific powers, and that's the costume I've got on right now. And you could just amplify those powers with your choices for your talent tree and really go that way if you wanted to be that classic early 90s Rogue. But I decided to go, absolutely crazy here. So I'm going to go, here we go, and Thor. That's just really, really cool. And I've really, really enjoyed playing with her, and I find it really, really easy the way I've built her right now. I'm not really having any problems at all fighting pretty much anything as I go around. So it's really enjoyable. I'm looking for the Hood here, the enemy that we've got on our current quest list. I don't know if I'm going to find him. This might be a point to edit and see if I can cut to the Hood. You can weather the storm.
just full of surprises.
And we found Venom! Die, Venom, die. I love Mr. Fantastic's melee punch here. Let me keep a distance, and it's quite AoE effective. Not quite as good as Thor, but pretty good nonetheless. I think Venom's gonna die pretty quick here. We're doing pretty good. Thor! Ta-da! So there you go. There was a little bit of an event there.
The streets just got a little safer.
And my inventory's full, of course. See, and wandering around here just kind of shows me exactly what is one of my few gripes with Marvel Heroes, is that with the way in which they built their randomized areas, where it's very much like Diablo, where you go into a space and it's never the same twice, although here you're playing with other players and stuff like that, but it's sometimes very, 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 very challenging to find your quest objectives. And I've always found this, especially with some of the earlier areas in the game. Rhino. Rhino's not going to do very well. Ta-da! I really should empty my inventory.
You animal wannabes never get the details right.
The Hood's hideout. Yes! Now I'll be able to steal something. Alright, Hood. You're going down. I'm gonna kill everything in here. Because I'm that vindictive.
Sure enough.
Let's kill over here too.
Leave me alone.
Aha. So the chat in game right now seems to be discussing Rogue and seems to be thinking that she is the current highest DPS in game, which I'm not surprised, because you can take all these abilities from other heroes and just stack them together, and you pick the best ones, you focus on DPS, and you're set. I can only imagine the balanced nightmare that was building her in development.
I can't let you get away with this.
And that might be why she is so high DPS right now. Because I can almost guarantee that there would have been some combinations that were maybe not predicted pre-launch of Rogue that now are rearing their ugly heads. But she's definitely fun to play. And you know, maybe I'll try in another video or something like that, building her as a total range spec or something, and seeing if she's viable in any sort of situation, or whether I just happen to stumble upon the best particular combination of passives and active abilities from heroes and enemies that are just working real well right now. Because this is working very well. Because I use my you know, my Mr. Fantastic punches until I run out of energy, and then I move on to other things, and you know, my Wolverine punch, and I just do that for a little while, and that goes really well. Further and deeper into the Hood's hideout, but I need to kill first.
Ain't nothing more fun than breaking something that ain't yours.
There we go.
If I need to skedaddle, I can't be worrying about.
And right now, you'll notice on my activity bar, my ability bar, I'm actually not using. I'm using just a few different abilities. And I've even got one on there that I'm saving for the boss fight that's going to steal a power. I don't know what power the Hood is going to give me. I'm sure there are some lists out there, but I've been trying to experiment without looking at all the lists of the different powers that I can get before I get them. I just want to kind of play with it and experience that for the first time in game.
Yikes. Y'all think I should leave a note?
Though I can see myself, if I get Rogue up to max level, then going back and fighting specific villains and heroes to or finding specific villains and then finding specific heroes, so that I have a very specific set of powers. Once you've picked up a power from a villain, you keep it until you decide you want to use a different one for that particular slot. So I can go into my ability tree and right-click on the power that I've stolen, and it will empty it. And then I'll be able to use it to gain another power. But I can't just go back and use that power whenever I want. I have to go back to that villain or find the hero again, and then I'll be able to use that power again as I drain it again. I can't just keep it forever.
I've been looking forward to this.
There's the Hood. It's gonna die. Oh, this is the first time I've actually been hurt at all, pretty much.
I should absorb some help. Oh, it's too late.
Oh, ow. I can do this.
I need to get out of here.
Oh, that's touching.
I'm gonna get you good. Yes. Oh man, I really should do something about my inventory.
Guess you're more bark than bite.
Let's make some space for a Hood medal. Hood medal. Oh, and I didn't steal a power. No! Darn it! Damn it! That was the whole point of this whole thing. So if I hit my F key, I would have stolen a power. I would know what power the freaking Hood has, and then I'd have it. Darn it, darn it, darn it! Ah! I feel like an ass now. Anyway, so there's a little bit of an overview of Rogue. Hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you liked this episode of First Report. Thanks for watching, everybody. We hope that you watch again next time we release something, but most importantly, we hope to see you in game. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the other podcasts at MMOreporter.com or by clicking on any of the links here. And please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MMOreporter. Thanks, everyone, and see you in game.